We've been sleeping too long. Now the warning is clear. Our streets don't feel British, and the end's drawing near. They divided the right, while the numbers kept rising. Time to stop the talking. It's time for deciding. Join Restore, or be no more. Join Restore, or be no more. Stand up together, fight for our shore. Join Restore, or be no more. Millions must go, send them back where they came. You must speak English, we don't care for the game. No more excuses, speak English or get out. Learn our traditions, don't force us to learn yours. Respect our culture or head straight for the doors. This is Britain, we don't bow to foreign laws. Join Restore, or be no more. Join Restore, or be no more. Stand up together, fight for our shore. Join Restore, or be no more. No more grooming gangs, no more two-tier rules, no more foreign flags flying over our schools. Put Britain first, protect our kids and our land. If you won't stand with us, then you don't understand. From the four nations, one people, one flag in the sky. No more division, it's do or it's die. No more talking, no more fear. The hour is late, and the moment is here. Join Restore, or be no more. Join Restore, or be no more. Millions must go, send them back to the shore. You must speak English, or you're out the door. Join Restore, or be no more. Join Restore, or be no more.
Good. Here we go again, guys. Friday night. TGIF. That's what Kev says. I haven't had a chance to play it yet, Kev. I look forward to playing it later. Well, what's been happening today, guys? Because I haven't got a clue. I've been doing stuff. I'll tell you what I've been doing later. Just in case my wife is listening. Hi, love. Hope you're having a nice time. If you're watching the show, let me know. Depends on if my wife is listening. Depends on what I tell him. Just in case you're listening, love, I've packed the washing machine with lots and lots of shirts for you to wash, and socks and stuff like that, and bedding, just to make you welcome when you come home, love, just so you know you're back. Okay, love? Looking forward to you coming home now, love. Right, what else? Right, let's go and check what's happening over on X. I haven't got a clue what's been happening today, guys. I think someone said there's something happening in Bolivia. There's always something happening in South America, isn't there? Right, share this, that, put that there. Sorry, Natalie, excuse me. There we go. Right, back over to X. Elon Musk has been nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize. Yeah. Well, I still trust him to a certain extent. Steel Bell. Right, okay, that's good. Linda DT says that she's British, a woman. white, Christian, and apologetic. Well, yeah, Elon's not letting that story of that young boy who the police let bleed to death. Yeah. British politicians who took a knee for George Floyd, not even made him, well, yeah. Message from the far right. Should we have a listen?
I was interviewed for it over the phone. I said what I had. So last week, the Telegraph published an article that I featured in talking about the far right's new weapon, right? Glamorous young women, which is pretty ridiculous because the only weapon that I have here in the United Kingdom is my mouth to speak the truth. And even that could be used against me. People are going to prison for it. So, yeah, you know. I don't really care what this article had to say. I mean, I was interviewed for it over the phone. I said what I had to say, and then this has come about. Yeah, I don't care what people think of me. Like I said in the interview, people can think X, Y, Z. It really doesn't bother me. There is too much at stake to be quibbling about what John down the road might think of me or what Abdul might think. I really do not care, and no, you shouldn't, because you shouldn't give these people any power whatsoever. So yeah, I just thought that was really interesting, the way that it was framed, because when I was spoken to on the phone, I didn't know how it was going to be framed. I was a little bit worried after. I think this has done our side a lot of favors, because once you get the women on board, which more women are definitely on board, that is how you know you are going to win and you are on the right path. So, you know, there are many more that are yet to come over, and yeah, it's a great thing, and they can't really slander us anymore because we don't care. We literally, you know, in one ear and out the other. So yeah, I don't care.
Well done, girl. Well done, love. Yeah. Yeah. So what's this? Wanting your children to look like you is not a crime. So we've got to put up with it anymore. Let's have a listen. We might as well listen, guys.
I love my black. Being one of the rarest genetic makeups with blue eyes, white skin and red hair, I feel like I should carry that on, and so maybe I should find a partner who can do that.
Is that not a bit, you don't think that's a bit weird?
No. I've seen influencers who are black, they call themselves melanin goddesses. I love my black skin. Good luck to you.
No, I don't
Go
think
you.
I don't
but
think
you
it's
don't have a
weird.
problem with them, but you are coming for me. Why is that?
We have reached such a sad point across the West, across Europe, where white people now have to defend themselves because they want to marry somebody with similar lineage, similar ancestry, because ultimately they want their kids to look like them. They want to be able to look at their child and recognize something that they see in themselves or their partner. Now, if Josh Peters, who is just a complete subversive, was interviewing an Indian, and this Indian person was saying, I want my future children to look like me and my partner and represent my lineage and my heritage, he won't be saying this, because we have to defend ourselves constantly. And George is right. There is no problem with that. I think this documentary is so incredibly stupid. George has had to defend the English ethnicity. The whole thing is just so incredibly backwards, because he's right. Josh wouldn't be saying this to a black person. He would be saying this to anybody else. It's ridiculous.
Being one of the rarest.
Well, can't argue with that either, can you? I think the white race is diverse enough. We've got blue eyes, brown eyes, green eyes. Don't say it. Don't say it. Brown hair, blonde hair, red hair. No way. Yeah. How much diversity do they want? Yeah, wouldn't it be a pity if your stereotypical Irish girl with the red hair and the green eyes was to vanish from this planet? You know, that'd be terrible. Or there's still some really, call them purebred Welsh, if you like. And I've met one or two of them. Really Welsh girls, really Welsh. Coal black hair, beautiful, beautiful women. Yeah, there can't be a lot of them left, you know. Yeah, we don't want them to go either, do we? Scandinavian women, Swedish women, all different in unique ways. Marry outside their race and it's gone forever, isn't it? Gone forever. Let's have a song, is there? Let's have one of Kev's. I got him up on the top, yeah. Just wondered if my wife had called in and said hello. Can't see the comments. No. She's probably having fun with her friends. Oh, what can I do? Sorry, guys, I just don't have time to read the comments. Kirsty's in. Well, I'm happy now because I got 6 green hearts. About time you came up to the mic, Kirsty. Mel came up. Lady J has been up. And Lady J gave us a song, didn't she? English Lass has been up. Right. Let's have a song from Kev. Where did I put it? Not there. Yeah. I'm going to have this one because I like this one. Well, I like all of them.
In a cardboard castle I would dream. Rains would wash us clean, it seems. Finger-licking meals we'd find outside. McDonald's lights our tears would hide. Work the pit for pennies that were few. Faces black with soot not blue. 2 pence a week was all we'd get. Struggles piled, none we'd forget. But in our world we made it fine, with paper walls so thin and kind. In cardboard towers we'd recline, living large in smaller times. Cold nights would creep, but we stayed warm, with hopes to weather every storm. Each drop of rain a blessing pure, so cardboard dreams could long endure. Neighbors' smiles we'd keep in heart, even as the days grew dark. In our kingdom built from scrap, found a joy within our lap. Now looking back, it all seems clear. We found wealth in what was near, not in gold or silver bright, but in the laughter every night.
Hold it, Freedom Dad. You don't get out here. You just don't come in and say you're going. Come on up to the mic and tell us where you're going. We got to know these things. Come on. Come on up, Freedom Dad. Say hello before you go. 2 minutes. Only give you 2 minutes at any rate because I've got an important video to show up. He's always on the move, isn't he? He's always on the move. Here he is now. Let's get him up here. Yeah. You're always on the move. Always.
Not for long. I'll have my feet up soon. Been a busy day. Busy day.
Yeah, you want to tell us about it?
No. A couple of videos done that, you know what I mean? I'm with a lot of men that aren't allowed online, so you know what I mean? That's the way it is more now. We may not be allowed online, sir, but we still watch you. Yopa! Go on the ball!
You didn't watch me today, though, did you?
What's that, mate?
You didn't watch me today because I didn't do anything. Well, you'll see later on. You'll see later. We had a late one
the boys all watch you. Cheers, mate.
we had a late one last night. We really did.
You watch that again?
We had a real late one last night.
Yeah, no, I seen you, man. I seen you. You're getting all the good-looking ones, Paul. Eh? He's one to watch, isn't he?
Yep.
All right, mate. How you doing, buddy?
You keep away from Mel, okay? You keep away from Mel.
Okay, you know me into something to laugh, Yeah.
Yeah, I know you are, brother. I know you are. Anyhow, where are you off now?
I can't say. I can't say, mate. I'm live. I can't say.
All right. For obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Anyhow, I'm gonna be putting a video up today. I took a mobile camera out or whatever they call them, doing what you were doing. So I was practicing to go to the protests and demos around the country.
Good. Victory has a bodyguard with him.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. You're vape guy now. I want to see, don't it?
Wait. Why? Come on, let's go. Sorry, mate. Sorry.
Take care then, Freedom Dad. Look
yes, mate. Speak to you soon, mate. Speak to you soon.
Stay safe. Stay
safe.
See
you, Paul. See you again, mate.
I could. No surrender. Look after him. Okay. Freedom Dad's on the move again. He's always on the move. How are you doing, vape guy?
I'm doing well. And can you hear me okay?
Yeah, perfect. Loud and proud.
Good. You're always asking me for updates in America. A senior member of the Democrat Party just got 46 years in prison for it is fraud. It's like Medicaid fraud. During COVID, the Democrat Party over here is involved in all kinds of scams. Anyway, Trump is going after people. Normally, we don't lock up politicians here, but that appears to be changing. I don't know if that's good or bad. If they lock up the people we don't like, great, as long as they don't lock us up.
Yeah.
Exactly. But yeah, she just got 41 years in prison. And if I understand, she's not eligible for parole for like 35 years. I mean, that's pretty hard. Now, well, it was some kind of a program where let's feed children. Well, that money didn't go to children. It went into their pockets. There's a woman by the name of Ilhan Omar. She worked for her. I know that woman's on her way to prison. Miss Omar is, she's an enemy of those very wonderful, special people we're not allowed to talk about. So
yeah, but she's a Somalian, isn't she?
She is, yes. And just because those special people aren't our favorites, that doesn't make her good at all. So it doesn't bother me at all to see this happen to her.
Didn't she marry your brother to get him into the country?
Yeah, something degenerate, something ridiculous like that. But yes, she did. And let me turn my volume up here. I hope it's not too loud. There we go. Whoops. So yeah, she did something like that. So I think Trump's he's also talking about a third term. He wants that constitutional amendment change. You see, it used to be in the United States, you could get elected as much as you wanted for the presidency. But during World War II, Franklin Delano Roosevelt was in his fourth term and he died in office. And so they felt at the time, well, let's just set an amendment up to where you can only serve 2 years. Well, that doesn't mean they couldn't change it again. So looks like Trump's here to stay for a while, as long as he can live.
Yeah. I wondered about that because I wondered how the 2 terms would work because he had a broken term, didn't he? So he was president, not president, now he's president. And I thought whether it was 2 consecutive or it was 2 in total. Yeah. Somebody's asking about Tulsi Gabbard. It's Lee's.
She resigned. I have not been able to catch that story. I did see where she just resigned. I can't remember why. There's still people that are very disgusted with Trump over Israel. I can't blame them. You know, it's not surprising at all there. So, of course, Thomas Massey was a congressman from Kentucky, and he was just defeated by MAGA. So MAGA is now, there's no ifs, ands, buts about it, Paul. It is the single most powerful organization in the United States politically. It's on a roll, and I'm going to tell you, I don't care what you think politically, anybody, do not get in the way of them right now. You are going to lose. I'm serious. You're going, whether good or bad, hell or high water, they are running the show. Donald Trump is probably the most powerful man in the world at the moment, provided he follows orders, which he seems to have no problems in doing. So, but we're just going to have to take the good. And
he's not really the most powerful man in the world, is he? He's the most powerful, visible man in the world.
We know that.
We know who's above him. Yeah.
And he likes the spotlight. And honestly, I don't know why he's as popular as he is. And I'll tell you, because our economy, we're not doing well. I mean, gasoline, I've never seen it this expensive. I'm adjusting my microphone here, my microphone. Gasoline is ridiculously expensive. Food is out the ceiling over here. I mean, if you have a family of 4, you are probably spending $1,600 a month. And that's not eating steak and lobster and drinking champagne. No, that's eggs, oatmeal, beef, just basic food is what it costs them.
I think so. Things are much better over here, to be honest, Vape Guy, but our ordinary Americans managing those on lower incomes?
That's a very, very good question. Good question. Don't ask me. I guess if you don't have family right now, I don't know. A lot of people live in cars now. That's a shame, but they are. Everything's so expensive now.
What happened to the American dream, eh? Remember the big car cities like Detroit?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Directly after World War II, America was the place to come. It was a place to be. You know, what we call the British invasion of the 60s, when those musicians came over, they realized, wow, our British money's worth 3 or 4 times in America what it is in Britain. And the Americans have a lot. They've got nice land. They've got good quality products. So it was just a great time all the way around. To be in the United States. However, today, with everything so expensive, I don't know what to say anymore.
It didn't have to be that way, though, did it?
No.
It didn't have to be that way. I mean, how many billions are wasted on the arms dealers and stuff like that?
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, I'm going to tell you,
prices.
What Trump is doing, he's a warmonger. However, all of our social programs that we do have, I think it's going to get a very thorough examination for fraud and corruption. And many Democrats are shaking in their boots because they are more involved in that than the Republicans are. And that's a fact. And that Epstein's not getting investigated. Just forget it. That's just not happening. Oh, and by the way, Biden was, do you not remember Joe Biden winning? Yes. Being selected to the presidency. He had 4 years. Well, why didn't he do anything about it? Epstein was well known by then. He was already dead. Well, you think Trump's going to do anything if you're no. So they're so upset with Trump for not doing it. Okay. Well, where was Biden? Yeah, it's the same thing. Because he knows too many friends of his wonderful party are involved. That's why he didn't do anything about it. So
all bought and paid for. All bought and paid for. I did hope that the deep state, though, any signs of the deep swamp being drained?
Well, the Democrat politicians are losing everywhere. And people that voted against Trump that were, looking into like the Russia Gate hoax. You see, Trump's house got raided, and he was impeached on virtually no evidence.
I know.
And Trump's not forgotten that. And
Yeah.
he's going, so yes, the swamp is being investigated and dealt with somewhat, not to the extent we want, but as far as Trump's enemies, I do believe it's being made known that the people on his left are his enemies far more so than people on the right, though we are not happy at all with what is going on with Iran. But I guess you just take the good with the bad right now. Beyond that, I don't know. Your guess would be just as good as mine. So
I don't see no answer. The only way is to remove the head of the Hydra, isn't it?
That's right.
Head off. And I can't see that happening. I can't see that happening.
And your country, over to your country, I watched that march you had over the weekend. I don't know. I said in the room that it was a waste of time. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. I should listen, because you know that situation better than me. So what happened? How was it?
Oh, well, there wasn't as many as last year, and as expected, it was a grift. And there's been a lot of information come out now about one of the key people involved with Tommy Robinson, a guy called Doolan. He's one of these fake priests, and he's been involved in sort of dodgy dealings with Zimbabwe, and he's very close with gold and money laundering. So it's still going on. There were less people there than previous years, but that's probably, I think, because people have woken up to the truth that Tommy Robinson, he doesn't really speak for the British people. He's an agenda. We had a guy in the other day called Joe Marsh, Welsh nationalist. He was heavily involved in the Welsh Defence League, the equivalent of the English Defence League. And he pinpointed the exact time where Tommy Robinson changed from being, if you like, English Defence League to becoming a spokesman for Israel and Zionism. And we're going to have him on again. And so you'll have plenty of notice about that vape guy. Less people there. They didn't seem to be. It's good, first of all, for the patriots who went there. It was good for them to be amongst other people of their same beliefs. That was good. The money could have been better spent in supporting political parties like Restore Britain, but that's my opinion. But less people, but some went, enjoyed it. Others felt that it was very lackluster, and some of the speakers were less than good. In fact, they were quite laughable. And that was about it, mate. That was about it.
Okay.
I haven't seen the news today because I've been busy. In fact, stick there. I'll be showing some footage in a moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
One more thing. It's very unfortunate. Good old wonderful Trump signed off on a bill. I can't believe he did this. I would think Trump would be for less regulation, not more. But anyway, so next year in 2027, all new cars, any vehicle in the United States,
don't say it,
be it commercial, be it civilian, any car, truck is now going to have a camera, and it's going to watch your face at all times. So if you're kicking back and you're just driving, it will say, sit up, I can't see your face. And if I'm, oh, wow, that's a beautiful house, turn your head, get it back on the road. And if you don't do it, it will slow the car down. And if you have enough violations, it will shut off the car. And yet the arrogance of this is, you expect people to spend $80,000 on a car? Are you kidding me? If I was driving that thing and it said that to me one time, I would pull over, shut it off, and say, you drive this car and you make the payment on it. I'm just going to sit over here and ride. You damn know-it-all.
But they get into the stage now, though, that sadly, and you've seen it, they they won't need human drivers. That car might just turn around and say to you, vape guy, okay, fine, I'll drive. Get out. Yeah, that is,
Yeah.
that is coming, my friend. That is coming.
Yes,
they
it
want to
is.
know. They want to
And
know
that
where you are
breaks
every
my
moment
heart.
of the day.
And it breaks my heart because when I visit your country, the best part of it is driving through the countryside. I love that. Well, if this technology is in the car, that means it's just not going to be any fun. It's
No,
not. That's
not
the
for the
bottom
driver.
line. Driving is no fun now.
It's you were right. Even around here, I mean, some of them in Wales, they've made the speed limit on a lot of sort of roads 20 miles an hour, or roads that should really be 70 miles an hour. They've made you 50 miles an hour. You know, I can see they'd love to have limiters in the cars so that when you drive into an area, you can't exceed their designated speed limit. There's no pleasure in driving around Wales now because you're constantly having to look out for speed cameras, mobile cameras, and they're getting trickier and trickier.
No fun. Makes driving no fun at all.
No fun at all. Well, they never wanted us to have fun today. They just want to. They like prefects at school, a bully prefect. They got a bully,
it's such
bully,
a shame
bully.
because you have very good roads, you have very good infrastructure, and the purpose of a car it is to go somewhere. It's something
Absolutely.
and something for people to enjoy. It should not be something to be spied upon and ripped off. And that's sad. It really sucks.
I spent the last time I had an holiday was 1988, and my wife and I went touring over all around Devon, Cornwall, South. Stayed in the State House Hotel in Land's End. Peter de Savory. That was a plush hotel back then. I don't know what it's like now, and it was great staying in different hotels every night, just touring with no plans. Now that would be a nightmare, you know. That would be a nightmare, looking at the speed cameras and stuff like that. Let's have a song, is it? In fact, we should really finish the song off. No, let's have When the Way America Was, yeah? What people think of as the American dream.
Saw you for the first time at the high school hop. New girl in town, my heart went pop. Look pretty good in your polka dot dress, your long ponytail, blonde hair, no less. Bobby socks made everyone stare, but I was lost in your golden hair at the high school hop. Our hearts aligned, dancing through the night. You were mine with the band playing our favorite tune. I knew I'd be loving you real soon. The stroll was played, I reached for your hand, strolling through the gym by the high school band. Eyes meeting eyes, sparks in the air. Never felt a moment quite so rare. The night was young and so were we, falling deep so effortlessly at the high school hop. Our hearts aligned, dancing through the night. You were mine with the band playing our favorite tune. I knew I'd be loving you real soon. Went to the drive-in under moonlit sky, stared across the table, lost in your eyes. Fell in love without a single word. In that perfect moment, the whole world blurred. At the high school hop, our hearts aligned, dancing through the night. You were mine with the band playing our favorite tune. I knew I'd be loving you real soon. High school hop, heartbeat, beating loud and strong. A love that started with a simple song. Whoa.
Yep. Come back, vape guy.
Hey, I'm back. Go ahead.
Break a break. Yeah. I think this is why people like those songs, like the one we just put up. It's kind of the way it was, or the way we imagine it was. It's the way I imagined America to be when I was young. I told you my father every Thursday he'd come home with comics from America, secondhand comics and newspapers. You couldn't buy them over here then, sort of, well, around where I lived, that's for sure. But he'd go to the markets and he'd pick up big bundles of American comics like Superman, Batman, Justice League of America, that kind of thing. Before Marvel came out, they were all mainly DC stuff. And I used to look at the adverts in there and look at the adverts in the newspapers and see the color televisions. And of course, we had little tiny black and white televisions then, and Americans had color ones. Big, giant super fridges, you know, incredible. And yeah, that was the American dream. And that's why I like those songs. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Okay, let me, I need to switch around for a second. I will be right directly back. Give me one moment.
Okay, because I want to show you something.
Sure, I'll be right back.
Guys, I'll be closing the stream down around about 9 o'clock or just after. But before then, I'll show you some footage of my disastrous attempt at using our new gimbal with my camera outside the house. So yeah, I actually went outside. I forgot how horrible it was. The sun, we actually had the sun here today. Of course, this is after I promised my wife that I'd one day go on holiday abroad with her to somewhere sunny. Well, it's 30 degrees today in Turkey, and it was 25 degrees down here in Wales, and I didn't like it one little bit. I don't like the sun. Okay, you back, babe, guy? Let me get a link in there for you then. Okay, there's the link. No, I didn't like it at all. Now, this footage I'm about to show you, okay? It's a classic example of why you should read the manual first. Well, I read the manual, but I didn't really, I thought, well, there's only a few buttons. It can't be that difficult. You'll see the kind of problems I've had now in a moment, but it'll give you some idea of where I grew up. Okay. I'm going to show you some footage now. Stand by. It'll give you guys some idea of where I grew up and where I live now. Okay. So
Sounds good.
Yeah, you might like this, vape guy. So I'm just going to get the video file if I can. In there. There. I think this is it. No. Ah, there it is. There.
Well, this is it, guys. This is Cumcellen. I'm trying the stick out. This is where I grew up when I was 10-year-old.
Hang on.
Used to run between that gap, between those two buildings there when I was a child.
How can I get it? I'm looking for the screen. Stand by.
So, like I said, this is Cumcellen.
Okay.
Llanastrath.
Oh,
that's where I used
yes.
to live over there in prefabs when I first came down. And we've got a
That's
nice
fantastic.
little sign here, I think.
Oh, nice.
The wrong way. This is a practice run, guys. So
Still
there
nice.
we are in Cumcellen. Now we'll...
And now I don't know the buttons on the bloody
Get back
machine,
up.
do I?
To the pond.
I'm trying to figure the buttons out.
Now how do I get it to straighten up? Yeah, there we go. If I press 1, it should track up there. Right. You'll have to forgive me, guys. Completely new to this, what do they call it? Walking and talking stuff. Oh, where their houses are in front of you used to be my primary school. Oh, well, it was for the infants. I only went there for a short while when I was down on holiday. Still living in England. It was a beautiful old building. Now it's gone. Anyhow, let's get up to the pond. Let's go up there. Oh. Okay. Up we go. Yeah, climbing up over the bank. Coming up over the bank. This is the feeder pond. Yeah. Used to be a big pipe coming up here. Everything we stood on around the bank used to be slag. Up there's the mountain I used to play on. I wonder if I can do a zoom.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Yeah. Fish
That's
jumping.
really, really nice.
Where those houses are in amongst the woods, tangle woods, I wouldn't bought a house there. Don't think the ground is safe.
It's beautiful, if you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you. Fine, done. I didn't know how to use the controls.
Child.
I didn't know if the sound or anything was working.
Mountains.
I didn't know if the mic was working. This was just a quick trip up and a run around.
And then
nice.
On the mountains up above there, we'd have our gunfights.
Back in those days, we were allowed to have air guns at an early age, at 9 or 10, and we used to go have gunfights up in the mountain.
Get the zoom back out.
Oh, sounds like fun.
Yeah. Come back round now, and we'll just walk up to the bridge today, because I don't know if this is working at all. So let's see how it goes. Is it? Oh, I should be able to put the camera on me now. How did they do it?
I couldn't find out how they done it.
It's here. No, that makes it go that way. And if I do, no, must have been one of them.
Just get on with it, Paul. Get walking, hurry up.
Is it this one?
I know which button it is now, by the way, so the next time I go, I'll be able to get the real good views.
We're zooming again. We're doing that twizzle thing.
When I go up now next time, I'll get the shots into the mountains on the other side.
I'm going to have to find out how to do that, guys. So we'll just walk across here. I hate those houses up there. Well, I don't hate is a strong word. Used to be so beautiful because there was a pond there, another one as big as this one where I learned to swim. Always full of dead sheep. That's the only way to learn to swim, is in an old pit pond.
Yeah, full of dead sheep and drowned dogs and cats.
I don't know if you can see it, but up on the mountains there, if we do can I zoom?
So whenever it rains,
levels,
the water just comes right down the hill.
I had some friends, they went and dug their own level once.
Yeah, you could dig into the side of the mountain and get the coal. The coal seams would be on the surface.
Over there, the quarry.
That slides down and knocks the houses down in front of it.
Let's get the zoom out. As I said, guys, this is just a test. Oh, you can just see the quarry where I used to play. Oh well, let's move on.
Beautiful.
I track there. Now, we'll see how good this thing is at just walking. I want to get my face in, really, don't I? I'll stop recording and find out how to do it. Oh, stop that. Bit naughty. Okay, don't know if that worked. We'll have to find out now. I think it's 1, 2, 3. Should we try it? See what happens. 1, 2, 3. Back. I remember as a child here, there was ice over it. We'd come here skating. And Kay fell through the ice. She was wearing a blue dress. It ballooned around and it caught on the ice, so she didn't go under. It was quite interesting.
Wonder what they're fishing for.
Carp.
Carp. I figured.
Used to be perch in there. In the other pond was roach. In the river there are trout. Now I know how to work it. I'll go further afield and do a proper walk. When they blocked it off to do roadworks,
weren't you when I was a boy?
The entire village went down.
I lived in one of them. It was a wonderful place to grow up.
We rescued all the fish and brought them up to the 2 ponds. There was a small army of us with buckets fetching the fish up. When they drained two of the ponds, we put them in. The perch didn't get on with the roach. And up by here, guys, is where I really screw up, because I went on further and I
Someone at the front door.
Took some scenery shots.
Now,
and
how do I do this?
I forgot to press record. Yeah, brown trout. We used to go tickling them, Lee. Can actually tickle trout. One of the first things.
And of course, as is typical, I didn't have the microphone on, did I? Because I am clueless. Totally clueless. Oh well. I suppose it'll do for today. Get used to these controls. Learn to see if the microphone is working. That'll be something, I suppose. What do I think of these things? I don't know. I suppose once you get used to it, it'll be okay. I'm walking into the fence. I'm going to switch it off now.
The person you see in the background, they walking up to me. A lady from my past, 20 years ago. I hadn't seen her for that long. Yeah, it was nice to stop and talk to her. Caught up on how things was. We've arranged to meet in another 20 years. Okay. Right, can we get back up there? Yeah, we're back up there. I can remove that now.
Okay.
So that's where I live, guys.
Yeah, I can't hang around too much longer, unfortunately. It's Memorial Day weekend over here. It's a big holiday for us. And
of course it is. Sorry, I forgot all about it.
Yeah, fine.
Memorial Day, honor the veterans and stuff like that.
Yes. So anyway, but so Yeah, that was beautiful though, where you were there. That reminds me of something. I don't know if it happened when you were a child or not. I saw there was a terrible disaster. It was like a beautiful little village like that, and behind it, I don't know what they had done. It was in Britain, but they had coal or something, and
Aberfan. Yeah,
all of a
and
sudden the mountain just, I mean, just gave way and came in and just buried.
right. That was over in the other valley. Now, that valley that you see there, when I grew up on that, where those houses and that pond I was walking around was all just black slag. Literally, the entire area was black slag. There
Wow.
was a mountain of slag that towered. If we'd gone south down the valley, there was a mountain of slag that was bigger than the mountain behind it. I mean, a mountain of slag. That's the waste from the pits and stuff like that. And I used to think, well, if there's that much coal dust and slag up here on the surface, how much coal have they taken out? And what is it like down there? I mean, in those levels where I showed you up on the side of the mountain as kids, we'd go across and we would go up on the mountain and we'd go into the levels, which was the mining for coals into the side of the mountain, and they're still open. And we'd go in and play with them, and we'd take candles in and stuff like that. I mean,
Wow.
we'd go down the emergency shafts, the emergency escape shafts for the deep pits. Yeah, I'll show stuff like that again in the future. But
So
boy,
you remember what I'm talking about? What was it called again?
Aberfan.
Aberfan. And it happened,
Yeah.
you said close to you there, right?
Over in a couple of valleys away. Yeah, it's several
Wow.
valleys. It's now. It was a mountain of slag that slid down and engulfed the school.
What do you remember? Yeah, it killed a bunch
Yeah,
of
of course I
kids.
remember it. I was in the Navy at the time, I think.
Oh,
There
wow.
was, and of course,
Wow.
one of the sickest jokes was black and goes to school. A coal mountain in Aberfan. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So, well, what went wrong? Was it not properly inspected? Who
Water.
got blamed?
Nobody got blamed. The water. The one thing now, I didn't show it on the other side of the mountain. The other mountain started to slide, and they had to do something about that because that threatened the entire village of Blaina. But as I have said, I wrote about this I made a speech about this in 2010 that's on our channel, if anybody would like to see it. It's where I speak at the BNP meeting in 2010. I said, it's all very well, these beautiful views, and it is beautiful, yeah. It is beautiful, yeah. But there is nothing here. There is no jobs for the men. There's nothing for the young people. And the ones that are all doing illicit substances. And I'm very lucky that we've got a little club, and there's one nice pub half a mile away if I could be bothered to go to it, you know. But there's nothing yet. And I said in the video I made, a view is very beautiful, but you can't eat a view. You can't feed your family with a view. We needed jobs. Yeah.
So the coal mining, I'm assuming that was all coal. Well, that gave everybody jobs, I'm assuming.
Coal and the steelworks. Over the mountain then was the steelworks. And then the sky at night would be, sometimes the sky would be red. You'd get a red dust. They cleaned it up in the end, and you'd see the sheep would be red. I mean, you would not believe how it's changed since I was a child. I mean, with the coal trucks literally running through the village, and people in the winter, you'd see trails of coal dust footprints in the snow where people had come from their houses, gone down to the railway tracks and picked up coal from the sidings where coal had been shed by the coal trucks as they passed through. There was coal everywhere. And so they'd go down with their shopping bags. I'd done it myself with a carrier bag, pick up coal and then trek back through the snow. And you could follow it all the way back up to the houses who had been down taking the coal, which they made a crime. They said it was wrong to take this coal, but we kept on taking it.
How many people got killed that day? Do you remember? It was a bunch of
God,
school kids, but I think
140, something like that. 140.
Oh my gosh! So that village was more or less gone, almost.
The school and the children were gone. That's for sure.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
It happens. Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It does. Accidents happen. Yeah, but
Man-made accident.
Okay, so you remembered it. So if you were in the Navy, I'm assuming this happened in 1970, something like that, 71.
Well,
maybe?
let's have a look. Is it? I'll find out now.
Okay. That's amazing that popped in my head, and yet you remember it very well, and it wasn't far from where you're showing us. It's very interesting.
Yeah. 1966.
66. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'd been in the Navy 2 years.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
What else happened in 66? Can't remember. Oh, yeah. I was sailing to Singapore. That's right. For 2.5 years.
Just 2 years earlier, John Kennedy, the American president, had been assassinated.
I remember being stood outside the house. It was before I went to the Navy. And I remember the girl I was with talking to outside my house, and his sister come up and she said, they've killed President Kennedy. And that gutted my family. Well, it gutted me. We loved, even though I was so young, my parents thought President Kennedy was brilliant.
Yeah.
They loved him. Especially it wasn't long after the Cuba crisis. And so how Kennedy kept his cool then during the Cuban crisis, against the Soviet Union was amazing.
Yeah.
It was really amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, John, if you want to say goodnight now then, because I'm going to be playing a couple more tunes.
Okay. Good night, everybody. It was good being in here.
John, don't forget to come back regular chats and regular American reports, yeah? You're
all right.
Sounds
good. You guys take care. Go restore.
Yeah, go restore. Thank you, Vape Guy.
See you.
Salute. Yeah, we've got our own overseas correspondent. We've got somebody in America, haven't we? That's nice. Yeah. Oh, right. We'll have a couple more tunes. We haven't had anything from Ulster, have we? About time we had something from Ulster. Share this. Play that. So where they gone? Yes.
Locked us down where the freedom once shone in our own green land. Now the rights are all gone. They said we're safe, but the borders are wide, while our streets filled up with the waves of the tide. We're not criminals, we're the sons of this soil, yet they call us bigots when we dare to recall. From London to Belfast, the same old refrain. They sell out our future for globalist gain. Free, free, I just wanna be free as the wind on the Antrim Hills, free as the sea. Free, free, I just wanna be out where the Union Jack flies proud and free. So strike up the drum, let me show them my flag. Let the pipes play the old tunes our fathers once sang. Open the gates, let us stand once again as free men of Britain, defending our land. Cut off the winter fuel, left the older ones to freeze, while hotels shine bright for the boats on the breeze. Two-tier justice, two-tier rules, they protect the invaders but chain up the few. Our kids can't afford homes in the towns where they grew, but the checks keep flowing to the ones passing through. No more surrender, no more shame, we're rising again in our Father's name. Free, free, I just wanna be free as the wind on the island breaks, free as the sea. Free, free, I just wanna be out where the Union Jack flies proud and free. So strike up the drum, let me shoulder my flag, let the pipes play the old tunes our fathers once sang. Open the gates, let us stand once again as free men of Britain, defending our land. They call us far right, they smear and they lie, but the truth's in the streets, you can see it in our eyes. We've seen the betrayal, we felt the cold hand of leaders who sold out our once proud land. So raise up the banner, shout out the call for Britain undivided, and we'll never fall. Free, free, I just wanna be free as the wind on the snow-dome peaks, free as the sea. Free, free, I just wanna be out where the Union Jack flies proud and free. So strike up the drum, let me shoulder my flag, let the pipes play the old tunes our fathers once sang. Open the gates, let us stand once again as free men of Britain, defending our land. Free, free, I just wanna be free as the wind on the auction moors, free as the sea. Free, free, I just wanna be out where the Union Jack flies proud and free. So strike up the drum, shoulder the load for the land of our fathers. Down the long road, no surrender, no chains, no more lies. We're the free men of Britain, under our skies. Where the red hand flies through the streets of the Shankill under loyal skies. The city stands defiant, loyal and true. The city of my heart, I bleed red, white and blue. In County Antrim with the glens so green and grand, the giant's causeway carved by nature's hand. From Larne to Carrickfergus along the wild coast road, Antrim's rugged beauty is a glory to behold. Hey, Ulster, Ulster, the land that I love, from Larne to Newry and the hills above, through the wind and the rain, through the fire and the flood, I stand by Ulster till they lay me in the mud. In County Down, where the morns rise proud and high, and the Ards Peninsula meets the sea and sky. From Bangor to Newry, the beauty never fades. County Down, sweet County Down, where my heart was made. In County Armagh, where the orchards bloom so fair, full blossom country with fragrance in the air. From Portadown to the ancient cathedral town, Armagh stands proud beneath the red-hand crown. In County Londonderry, with the foyle flowing wide, the ancient walls of Derry standing tall with pride. From Coring to the shores where the wild wind's blown, Londonderry's loyal heart beats steady and strong. Ulster, Ulster, the land that I love, from Larne to Newry and the hills above, through the wind and the rain, through the fire and the flood, I stand by Ulster till they lay me in the mud. Bye.
Love the drums.
county Fermanagh, with lakes so calm and wide, and his skillen stands proudly by the waterside. The river Erne flows gentle through this peaceful scene. Fermanagh's tranquil beauty feels like heaven to me. In County Tyrone, where the Spurns roll and rise, heather-covered mountains reach up to the skies. From Omagh to Strabane, the heartland strong and bold, Tyrone's loyal spirit can never be sold. No matter how far I wander, no matter where I roam, a listener always calls me, this is my home. Hey! From Carrickfergus to the hills of Tyrone above, no surrender ever, 'tis blood runs deep and true. Ulster forever, I belong to you.
Okay, guys. Sorry, I've got to go. I've got some things to do. My wife is back on Monday. I've got to check around, make sure there's nothing here that shouldn't be here. I mean, you know what women are like for forgetting things, leaving their underpants and bras everywhere. And my girlfriend's a different size to my wife, so I'd better do a check at night. Only joking. I haven't seen anybody in days. Okay, guys, you've been listening to Paul Morris, the Green Arrow. Remember, stay strong, stay safe, aim high, vote low. See you on the next one, which will be 8 a.m. tomorrow. Good night, Lady J. Good night, Jill. Good night, Ragnar. Thank you for your music. Good night, English Lass. Muttley, thank you. Lee, good night. Kirsty, good night. Thank you for the green arts. Logic, Proverbs. We didn't have a proverb again today, did we? There's the beautiful Mel. I want Freedom Dad to stay away from you, Mel. Yeah, I like Freedom Dad, but he doesn't come near our ladies. No, that's not happening. Okay. See you at 8 a.m., guys. Take care. Have a pleasant evening.